Are you in trouble?
Ma, I need my birth certificate.
Film festival season is here. The Chicago International Film Festival. Ah, yes, it's back. For 58 years, Cinema Chicago, the presenting organization of the CIFF, has highlighted and showcased some of the best feature and short films to hit theaters. It's good to know Chicago is a highly influential market when it comes to independent film releases. Filmmakers from around the world use festivals like the Chicago International Film Festival to shop and promote their highly anticipated works for theater and streaming distribution deals. Many of these films are a labor of love to the filmmaker, and getting the story out to the screen is a brilliant talent within itself. EP Michael Wamble and I are highlighting a few feature films to be on the lookout for during this upcoming fall and winter season. Join us as Interludes goes to the movies and tells what exciting independent films are coming soon to a local screen near you. I'm Val the Voice Johnson, and this is Interludes. Interludes, a pure Lighthouse production. This episode is brought to you by Interludes Extra presents Find Your Voice, a podcasting course for beginners. Learn more about the upcoming course and membership within our Interludes community on our website today. And now, all the way live from the south side of Chicago, give it up for your host, Val the Voice Johnson.
Sounds like you're looking to make a fresh start.
Yes, sir.
I think you'll find Greenville a bit more than you expect.
Rounding, a new film by Alex Thompson, has been making the festival rounds this year. Earlier this year, the film won Best Graveyard Shift Feature at the Nashville Film Festival. And this past weekend, I got a chance to see the film at the Chicago International Film Festival. Thompson, Sidney Flanagan, Sharon Alvarez, and lead actor Namir Smallwood were all present to field questions from the audience and spoke about their experience filming Rounding during the pandemic in early 2021. Thompson happily mused the small ensemble cast and crew didn't experience any COVID cases, and the filmmaker's brother was a medical expert on site. Rounding's trailer presents like a horror film, yet after viewing the film, I would place this film in the psychological thriller category, similar to Get Out. I remember being so drawn into the lead character's story, Dr. James Heyman, a third-year medical student who cares deeply about his patients. Anything that was borderline scary or came close to horror into view, I didn't pay attention to that. I just wanted to investigate what has happened to our young doctor. Michael and I watched the preview to Rounding, and here's what our thoughts were.
This is Interludes. I am Mr. Wamble, your EP, and we're here, of course, with our host with the most, Val the Voice Johnson. We are looking at a trailer for one of the movies to be featured in this year's Chicago International Film Festival. Now, this movie is local in that it has a local Chicago area director, and it features a member of the Steppenwolf Theater, which is a renowned theater program, produced Gary Sinise, John Malkovich, and other distinguished actors. So it's a movie called Rounding. Neither Val the Voice nor I have seen this trailer, so this is our first reaction.
What is he doing? Can somebody get him out of here?
No, stop. Nope. Val, I hope that she gone. I hope that you have a good time watching that movie alone and not with me, and I hope that it works out for you. Nope.
You're not trying to see that?
No, thank you. I feel just like that brother does in the Geico commercial when he goes upstairs and look at those little tiny dancer dolls with their heads exposed. It's like, enjoy your house. It's like, nope, thank you, nope, nope. I don't mess with that. Your boy tried to bring me into that when he did Get Out and Us, and nope. But that's as far as I can go with it. I can't. No, that was a body that was levitating in a no.
I'm interested to see what's the reason behind it.
Yeah, I know them towns, and if y'all watching it anywhere in America, you know them towns. You drive about 30 minutes out from the city, and you drive around. It's like little church steeples, and it has little hills and then places, and you might stop at the gas station or they're like, general store, but you keep it moving. You keep it moving. All right, lest you get got and you have to get out, like my brother did in the Get Out movie. That's where they look like they were in that one of them towns in that movie too, wasn't they? Weren't they, Val? Where they had the auction because it was it's secluded. Nope. I'm rounding the, making a U-turn. I'm rounding the car to get away. No. I mean, I don't. What? So he's a doctor, but it looked like the sight of blood bothered him.
He's a young medical resident, and he is trying to escape some of the things that have happened to him before. But there is a young asthma patient at the hospital.
We saw her.
We possibly saw her levitating. We don't know. But this is. I know you were saying that you love the poster. You were really excited about that. But I believe the director is Alex Thompson.
Right.
And he's done some other small films and one of the TV series Humane Resources back in 2014. But
that seems scary.
Yeah, it does. And my thing is, I know when to look away because I've seen enough films to just go, oh my goodness. But I am interested in what is the young man running away from. It looks like the lead actor is Namir Smallwood.
Okay, coming out of Steppenwolf, young actor. I mean, it looked like he, was fully capable and was doing a great job in that role. Like, too great. I was scared. I'm scared.
Yeah. So he is known on stage, and he's done a couple of things. Let's see, American Rust, the American Rust series.
Oh, was he in that? I watched that. Okay, no wonder his face looked very familiar.
Yeah,
okay.
Frank DeLuca and Sheriff DeLuca.
Okay, so he was in American Rust. All right, okay, I watched that.
Yeah, and so he was in the series Elementary.
All right.
Yeah, and then of course, if you're a Chicago-based actor, you have appeared in the Wolf Pack. So he has an appearance under Chicago Fire.
Oh, Fire. Okay, yeah, Police, Fire, or what's the
PD?
Yeah, I mean, it's the night of the Chicago show. Right. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Rounding is premiering at the Chicago International Film Festival, and I hope to get a chance to check it out and be scared. Although there's too much logic that runs through my brain to go, oh, that was interesting. That was an interesting choice for the blood.
I don't have that. What I'm looking at is this. So for me, I would rather watch that movie, Rounding, I think, than like Halloween Ends or, slasher movie number 8. Like that, this looked like this would scare me enough. Like I'm sufficiently scared by that trailer. So Val's gonna tell us all about it when she checks it out. Rounding is gonna be at the Chicago International Film Festival.
Overall, I would recommend Rounding just on the strength of the acting talents of Nasir Smallwood. Just after the premiere, I walked up to Thompson and congratulated him on this feature. Rounding is currently available to stream through the Chicago International Film Festival website, chicagofilmfestival.com, during the duration of this year's festival until October 23rd. And now, Michael and I check out two feature film trailers, Devotion and The Inspection, two selections featured at the Chicago International Film Festival.
I am never giving up on us.
I'm interested, Michael. What about you?
Absolutely, yes. So, I mean, at first you read the you read what it says, bio, the little snippet for the movie, what it's about, and from that you gather, okay, this is a true story. This is a story of the writer director, you know. And I mean, when's the last time we saw that? I mean, what immediately comes to mind is that movie with that was directed by Denzel Washington, Antoine Fisher, right?
Yeah, Antoine Fisher.
A movie about his life. So in this way, this guy is writing a movie about his life, being young, Black, male, gay, and deciding that he can save and change his life for the better by entering the Marines. Which, I don't know, Val, on the surface, that seems like a bad idea. I mean, is that where you think that maybe young Black gay people should go into the military? Because as far as I remember, it was don't ask, don't tell, and I don't know what they got now. I think they're supposedly allowing people in, but it's the military. What do you think about this?
It's already disturbing to know what young men go through in entering the military in all services, and the Marines
few, right?
The few, the proud.
In common with gay people, they got pride.
It's tough, and I'm seeing this preview thinking, and you can stop sharing, but I'm thinking, like, what is that journey? Like, what is that, what does that look like for an armed services that is already regularly, you know, disciplined, regimented discipline for, you know, for all. But I always felt like there's no place for the Black man in the white man's army. That's how I've heard that statement. And for folks that need, I want to say, either guidance and a sense of, I guess, a brotherhood, a fraternity, for some, joining the Army, joining the Navy, joining the Marines, joining some part of the armed services was probably the only thing that they had. And based on this preview, I'm thinking, if my friends are either killing themselves or dying from this fight of, number one, being a Black man, number two, being a Black gay man, and then not being accepted by your parents, because you see at the end of the preview, he looks at his mother, who, this is an unrecognizable Gabrielle Union. I'm not giving up on us.
Now, I find it interesting. I don't think it would have been hard to convince Gabrielle Union to be in a movie that looks at the value and dignity of a young man who is both Black and gay. I think Gabrielle Union is the perfect person, who certainly from her real life, you know, events and her own stances, and her work, you know, with her husband, Dwayne
Ray,
and bringing up the you know, as parents. I think she is the perfect person to bring to this space. Now, one thing that I think is really important to note here is, because we're going to look at a second trailer, is that this isn't the only movie coming up in the Chicago International Film Festival that has a military bend to it, that also features an African American. Jonathan Majors, who is now becoming a really big movie star, stars in a movie called Devotion, which is also going to be part of the film festival that you will be able to see in a theater or on screen near you later on this year. So the first time, Val the Voice and we're going to watch a trailer for Devotion.
I wouldn't be here. What do you want me to do? Just be my wingman. The real battle in all of life is being someone that people can count on. Show off.
That was pretty good.
It's good.
Black Top Gun?
I want to say that we have, thank you, Tom, for making us interested in battle combat movies with planes. And the young man who was in the Top Gun Maverick earlier this year, Glenn Powell, did appear in Top Gun Maverick. And then we have Jonathan Majors, one of your favorite actors, Michael, from
Absolutely.
Lovecraft Country. So
from his work with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
So do we have a Black Top Gun?
I don't know if I want to call it black. I just know that it's J.D. Dillard is of color, and he is a black filmmaker. It'll be premiering at the Chicago Film Festival, but I remember seeing an early preview of Devotion earlier this year when I went to the theater. So it's been promoted heavily, but I think this is going to be good.
You think that there might be an appetite? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm saying. Black Top Gun. I say position, but do you think there might be appetite for a movie like this, given the undeniable success of Top Gun Maverick? I mean, here, Val, we just watched two movies that are part of the Chicago International Film Festival that'll be coming to screens, a screen near you, wherever you are watching us. Sometime later this year or early 2023, that have African Americans in the military. What is this about?
Well, like I said, there have been other films to highlight African Americans in the military.
Soldier Story.
You're gonna go back there? Okay, that's.
I'm gonna go back to Soldier Story.
We could go back to one of the second people to win an Oscar, An Officer and a Gentleman, Louis Gossett Jr.
Sure did. Yeah.
Remember that? And then, of course, I'm remembering Anton Fisher was
right. Certainly was.
Story, and that first directorial debut.
Wasn't that clever in that trailer? So they want to describe Jonathan Majors' character, and they begin with the end sound, and he turns it into, so you're a Navy pilot? Like, that's what you wanted to say, isn't it? You wanted to say Navy, right?
Navy.
Not Navy. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch those vowel sounds. They're a little tricky. They can trigger. They're bigger triggers.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to see what this will do, because like I said, I believe we have Top Gun Maverick that literally kicked off the summer blockbuster season of 2022. And, Tom being a producer of that genre, that film, saying, oh, it's finished, but we're not releasing this streaming. We want everybody in the theater. And I'm apt to say, with watching both of the previews of The Inspection and Devotion, I would want to see that in the theater, just based on the topic. And like I said, I can tell The Inspection is going to be emotional. And definitely devotion will be emotional as well, but it'll be good to see what the film choices are of J.D. Dillard, who is the director of Devotion.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's really interesting. I mean, this idea of, in this case, just men. I don't see any women in these kind of early previews, but men in uniform, in that American uniform. I mean, I think it's kind of rebutting this idea of, what do you think of when you think of the American, military? What do you think of when you think of a patriot? Here are two examples of people who, sought something from their country. They either wanted to give to their country or they felt that their country could give them something. And I think that's a really interesting thing. And I hope that they're good. I mean, because we've had a fair share of not that great, military movies with Black people. Things like Red Tails and such other things that, weren't that hot. They made a good point, but I would rather watch a documentary on Tuskegee Airmen than watch Red Tails, if you given the choice.
The shade of it all.
Well, I'd rather see just Cuba Gooding Jr. take that gun ship, and shoot those folks down in Pearl Harbor than watch Red Tails. Now that's another true story that I hope at some point will make it to the big screen, because that was a African American serviceman who was only beginning to get his props and be lauded out of Texas, who actually was that character played by Cuba Gooding Jr. in Pearl Harbor. So now,
Elegance Bratton is a guy, and he's been a producer on several projects. I think this is kind of his coming out party of direction. And Jeremy Pope is the lead actor on that. So his background is, now I'm recognizing him from Pose, the FX series. Okay. And then he played Jackie Wilson in One Night in Miami.
Wow.
So he's in his short, time in front of the screen, he has gotten some very good. He's gotten some very good roles, and Pose is probably what he's most known for. He appeared as Christopher. I love that series, Pose, on FX, and it just opened up a whole thing. And he was also in the mini series called Hollywood. So I feel like both of these films coming out of the Chicago Film Festival are going to be ones to watch for. I'm going to listen for the awards. I don't know if it'll catch, but I'm excited. I'm excited for what these two films will bring.
Thank you.
Thank you. Elegance Bratton's The Inspection, featuring Jeremy Pope, Raul Castile, and Gabrielle Union, hits theaters November 18th. Devotion, a film by J.D. Dillard, featuring Glenn Powell, Joe Jonas, and Jonathan Majors, releases nationwide on November 23rd. For more information about these films, Devotion and Inspection, please visit ChicagoFilmFestival.com. EP Michael Wamble and Val the Voice are reviewing the film trailers of Devotion, Rounding, and The Inspection. These feature films are currently showing at this year's Chicago International Film Festival. For an entertaining perspective on these films, please visit our Interludes YouTube channel. Next time on Interludes.
You have to move away from awareness toward action. We encourage you to go, of course, get your screenings, get your mammograms. You have to do something with the information that you get.
Singer and songwriter Tracy Kincaid with an empowering message to all breast cancer survivors next time on Interludes. Have you seen it? It's the weekly chat with EP Michael Wamble, Coach Tony Thompson, and host Val the Voice Johnson. Interludes Extra presents Talk on Tuesdays. Join us and other special guests as we break down the latest topics surrounding music, movies, and sports every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, live in our chat on our Interludes YouTube channel, Facebook group, and now on Pod TV on Roku. Interludes. Original concept by Valerie Johnson. Written by Michael Wamble. Produced by Michael Wamble and Valerie Johnson. Original intro and outro music produced by Kendall Nesbitt. Interludes, a pure Lighthouse production. This episode is brought to you by Interludes Extra presents Find Your Voice, a podcasting course for beginners, launching November 1st. To sign up for the course and join our Interludes community of podcasters, please visit linktr.ee/Pure Light Media. To subscribe to our YouTube channel or join our Interludes Facebook group, visit the website linktr.ee/Pure Light Media.